Hey there YouTube, what's up? Me? Well, my neck's incredibly short and I need a bit of a shave. But aside from that, I'm pretty good. So, first off, last time I spoke to you I asked you to give me comments about tabletop games and ask questions, maybe tell me about some that you'd seen, and one person did respond to that, and he asked how I felt about magic. So, Tim Scott, I'm going to answer your question. I enjoy magic. By which I mean, I enjoy the lore of magic. I think magic has a very deep and very rich lore. It also has a lot of flavor to it. One of the things I really like about trading card games is different archetypes have different playstyles that are meant to reflect how the characters on those cards work, and Magic achieves that really well. Which you'd expect, seeing as how they've had ages to work out the formula and see how Magic works. Magic is the oldest trading card game I know. And, yeah, I do really like the flavor of Magic, I really like the lore, the artwork is beautiful, and it's a simplistic game on the surface that gets deeper as you go, and I like that. I don't actually play Magic, and I probably never will play Magic, because the first time I tried to play Magic, I got thrashed so thoroughly on the second turn, and it was very traumatizing, and I already have numerous other expensive hobbies. I know that if I were to try to get to that level, it would cost me a fair bit of money, and I don't have that money at all. I don't even have the money to pay for my other current hobbies, so it's not going to happen for a while at least, and if it does, I'll be very surprised. I might get into casual Magic, because my girlfriend and her family and a whole bunch of people at the uni that I go to do play Magic, and I'd like to get involved, but as I said, I probably won't. Okay, so if that answers your question, I hope it does, you're welcome. Next thing I wanted to talk about is TV shows. TV is possibly my favorite medium for telling a story. There are a lot of shitty TV shows out there. You have, for every good TV show you have about 5 Jersey Shores. For every good TV show you have about 70 American Idols, Australian Idols, whatnot. I don't understand why these things are still going, because they're shit. And anyone who disagrees, you're shit too. But yeah, no, TV shows done right are really good. I tend to watch one TV show a year, or one or two. I like to get them after they finish, so I can start at the beginning and go through to the end and enjoy it. So for the last 5 years I've been doing that, and I've been slowly adding television series to my rewatch list. Every year I rewatch a bunch of these things. So at the moment I'm actually rewatching Smallville, which I watched the first few seasons of when they first aired, like when I was much younger, maybe 10, 12 years ago. And yeah, I rewatched it when it had finished at the end of last year, or the end of the year before. Either way, I watched it recently, and I decided that I was going to rewatch it now. And on the rewatch, it's actually very different, but I'll get to that later. First, I wanted to talk about a few of the TV shows that I had actually watched recently, and why I enjoyed them. So, the first one that I can really comment on is Dexter. I started watching Dexter, well, it was in its 5th season, I believe. And for the first 4 seasons, Dexter is amazing. After season 4, stop watching, because you'll only get disappointed from there. Season 4 is one of the best seasons of television I've ever seen. The villain of season 4 is amazing. John Lithgow, just wow. That's what he should change his name to, is John Lithgow, because he is really good in that. What else? Smallville, as you know. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Beautiful TV series. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying and made of poop, because Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the greatest TV series to ever exist. The character development is beautiful. It's just there's too much to be said about it, and everything that can be said about it has been said before. I'm not even going to try, because I don't have the words to describe how good Avatar: The Last Airbender is. How I Met Your Mother, which is ending this year. I've stuck with that for the whole way through. I watch the new episodes every week, and I'm really loving that. I have not started watching Breaking Bad yet. That's going to be next year's TV series, nor Game of Thrones, and I don't ever intend to watch Game of Thrones. What else is there? I watched Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, at the start of this year, end of last year, and I enjoyed that very much. I think it's a great TV show, and you can definitely see how it was really the forerunner of what modern television is. So if you haven't seen Buffy, it's definitely worth a shot, especially if you're actually into TV. Also, it has Alison Hannigan in it, who, as you might know, is Lily. Is Lily in How I Met Your Mother. She plays Willow in Buffy, and she's just adorable. Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. It has 2 whole seasons, and it's really fun. Not for everybody. I will say right now, that's not for everybody, but if it is for you, it's definitely for you. If that makes any sense, it probably doesn't. British comedies tend to be good. Black Books, Blackadder, The IT Crowd, they're just really good. But yeah, no, Smallville. So Smallville is 10 seasons long, and what you've got to know about Smallville is that across those 10 seasons, you really have 3 different TV shows. The first 3 seasons give you a Monster of the Week, kind of high school drama type thing, which is enjoyable, and it shows a bit of development of of Clark Kent into Superman, but a little bit. Then you have the middle seasons, 4, 5, 6, and a bit of 7. Those are terrible. That's where it becomes a horrible soap opera, and you get very little actual Supermaning, and it becomes very much horrible soap opera, lovey-dovey crap that I don't recommend to anyone to watch, except for a select few episodes, because those are the seasons where James Masters comes in and plays Brainiac, and James Masters is really good. Aside from those episodes, you can probably skip most of it. I've actually written a season-by-season analysis of which episodes you can and can't watch. And season 4, 5, and 6 have a lot of missing episodes. Then season 7 is where it picks up, and it becomes a superhero show. It really becomes, this is the DC universe if it were Smallville. Except Batman and Wonder Woman, because we can't get their rights. But everyone else is here, and it's all really exciting. I'm sorry if I keep holding my head to this direction, because, like I said, my neck is really painful. Yeah. So the first part of Smallville and the last part of Smallville is great, especially Season 9. Season 9 is great. It has a brilliant season finale, and the end of Smallville is great. Everything leading up to it is just done so well, and they actually say on the DVD boxes, Smallville the final season, because it's the final season. They make sure you know it's the final season. They cover everything that needs to be covered. One small thing. Smallville really should have been, and in my opinion, the Lex and Lionel show. It should have been focused on Lex Luthor and Lionel Luthor and their relationships. It would have been a better show, in my opinion. But you can still even have the same plots, just show it from Lex and Lionel's perspectives, because Lex and Lionel really have the strongest character development in the show. They are the strongest characters in the show, and anyone who's seen Smallville tells you that they usually rewatch it for Lex and Lionel, who actually both are gone by season 8. Spoiler, sorry. Yeah. Just trying to think now if there's any TV shows that I missed. I started watching Angel, got 3 episodes in, and then that was at the end of my Joss Whedon binge, and I knew that it was going to be really depressing, so I gave up on it. I might rewatch it eventually one day. Firefly is amazing. If you can get Firefly, watch it. Futurama, good for the first 4 seasons and the movies. After that, it's terrible. The Simpsons, as we all know, is great for 10 seasons, and then What happened, I don't know. And like I said, I'm going to probably watch Breaking Bad this year because it's... well, next year, because it's finished, and that means I can watch it all at once. So my question to you, people of the, viewing society. TV shows. Do you have any that I should watch? Do you have any that you really like? Do you have any comments about the TV shows that I've mentioned? Anything else? Do you just want to say hi? Do so. Comment section down there. I will respond to you in some way or another. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!